about yourself on the web could really affect your reputation. And when looking for a job, it could mean getting a job offer or not. Career counselor and president of DMR Global Incorporated, Ron D'Aretani, is here with some tips on how to control and maintain your online rep. So for you at home right now that's putting pictures of yourself and you're partying over the weekend on Facebook, maybe not a good idea.
Is that how you want to be perceived?
Right.
That could be. How you doing,
Depends
Dave?
what kind of job you're going for, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, what you project online will have a profound impact on whether or not you get that elusive job offer or potentially new business, because companies are constantly looking for what you're putting on there to determine if it's consistency on when they're meeting you and what they see online.
You had a great point. I want to talk about this. View yourself as a brand.
Right.
Talk about that.
A brand, a company has credibility, they have a perception they want to put out there. So whatever it is that you want to perceive to someone, that is what you have to work hard in order to do, because that's how people are going to look at you, and they're not going to vouch for you if you're a wild and crazy brand. But if you're a very professional brand and they're looking for a professional person, the consistency that you put out there and the consistency of who you are is going to make an enormous difference.
And one way to check on what there is about you on the internet is just type your name in a search engine, right?
If you type your name in there and you see a variety of different topics, you might like what you're perceiving out there, and there are some that you may not like. And if you don't like them, you better be sure that you figure out a way to either push them down in the rankings or get them off entirely, because they're going to be used against you later.
All right, what are some good practical ways to enhance your rep online? What are some things you can do?
You can write relevant blogs that relate to your industry. You can join industry-specific associations. You could join focus groups that relate to what you do. All of those things will be enhancements to what your career is, because the bottom line is that you want to be perceived. You can control what it is that you perceive. So by putting a LinkedIn profile, putting a Facebook profile, all of those you can control, and those will be right at the top of the rankings when you put your name in.
You know, it's interesting to think about. There are so many different ways for you to be out there on the internet. Is there a danger of being oversaturated, of doing too much, and if somebody searches you, you're just everywhere? Is that a problem?
Well, like anything else, if there's too much there, they're going to just, pass right through it. So yeah, there are ways, there are too many things that you can do. But the bottom line is, Dave, how you want to be perceived, you need to control exactly what it is on the internet. If you don't, it's going to be questionable. And in closing, lawyers and investigators look on things online. They want to crack down on illegal, things that they put out there. So they're looking on there. They're combing that. So what you're putting on today could come back to bite you later. So you need to be perceptive on what you put out there and how how credible your information is.
Got to be careful. Good to see you.
Be careful, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you as always. Looking sharp, man.
I had to catch up with you.
I don't know about that.